My name's Chris Presley. I'm a nutrition and fitness consultant. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a contest prep coach, as well as a national level bodybuilder competitor. That we're meatheads, that we aren't very intelligent and we just know how to pick heavy things up and put them down. And it's not like that at all. Fitness goals are very complex. There's several components that you need to make sure that you have the right balance with all of them in order to achieve the goal that you're shooting for. And that goes along with nutrition, cardio, exercise, how much proteins, carbs, and fats I'm having with each meal, at which times of the day is proper to have more carbs compared to less carbs, what type of proteins. Do I want a slow burning protein? Do I want a fast absorption protein or slow absorption protein? Do the cardio, do I want my heart rate at a specific level? How many times a week? Your exercise sets, reps, how fast or slow you're performing the exercise. There's a lot of things that go into this, and like I said, I think it's always intense, super intense. Where you're at mentally matters just as much as where you're at physically. Being able to concentrate and engage those muscles. Something that I like to think about every time when I'm training for a show is you picture your physique as a sculpture and you're trying to pack on a little bit of clay here, a little bit of clay there in order to make everything proportionate and have those aesthetic lines that you're looking for to create that statuesque physique, with the tiny waist and the wide shoulders. So if I need a little bit more on my biceps, I work my biceps a little bit more. Ultimately trying to make everything as even as possible before I hit the stage.
Who is your biggest inspiration and why?
Definitely would have to say my dad. The last 3 years of his life, he couldn't do anything. He's bound to a wheelchair and his head was strapped into the wheelchair and just couldn't do anything. And in the 3 years that I saw him suffer like that, I never saw him complain once. And I think about that every time things get hard for me. And because he, in my eyes, is a true example of a man.
I definitely want to take this to the highest level and compete as a professional bodybuilder. What it takes in order to get there is a lot of hard work, especially with someone where I'm coming from. I don't exactly have genetics on my side. There's been pros who have gone pro within their first couple of years of training and or competing, to where, for example, myself, I've been training for going on 13 years, competing going on 7 years, and I'm still pretty far away from making that happen. But that's another thing that you need to keep in mind, is you got to be realistic with yourself and humble, and know that it's a long road ahead of you. And when you decide that that's what you want to do, you're ready for a journey. You're ready for that commitment, and basically doing whatever it takes in order to get there.